Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. Of course, yesterday the new SBR stage for Join Forces did indeed drop. So that means your boy needs to attempt it. As always, if you could do me a huge favour, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, all the support is very much appreciated. But let's take a look at the alternatives. And I think I said a similar thing when the Fighting Legend Vegeta event dropped on Global, and I'm pretty sure there's a Join Forces mission in there as well. There's not too many good alternatives for Join Forces. One immediate thing is if you do not have one of two units, you're already at a massive disadvantage. If you don't have Blue Boys, and if you don't have, where are they? Arcane and Cleafla, immediately you're lacking a somewhat decent Join Forces category lead. And in terms of an alternative, I don't think you actually have one. I've got to be honest, I don't think there actually is an alternative Join Forces lead that you could use, or even an acceptable one, if you will, outside of them two. If you do have one of them, obviously definitely use one of them. I mean, you could actually go Universe Survival Saga if you don't have... Yeah, to be fair, both of them actually go on Universe Survival Saga as well. But you could do an alternative of Universe Survival Saga if you don't have a Join Forces lead. And yeah, it doesn't actually look like there's a Join Forces... There's a Join Forces alternative, I've got to be honest. Is there a TUR alternative at least? I mean, a decent TUR alternative? Oh, there is these two. I mean, if you have them, you could take them, but they will probably end up being a floater if you are taking them. So you do actually have an alternative. You do have an alternative. They're probably not the best. In fact, what do these two do? I actually can't remember. Attack defense plus 100%. Whose allies name include Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. I mean, to be fair, if you do have HITKU, you could run these two, and they wouldn't work too badly. So if you do have them, you could use these instead and take like a Blue Boy's friend. There is that as an alternative. But if you, if you do want to run Universe Survivor Saga, that is possible. You could just use HITKU as a lead if you do have them. If you also have Kane and Cleafla, you could use them, or Blue Boys. You could run them, and then you could run. You have them two as options. You could run these. There is also, of course, Go Freezer. As long as you're super attacking with them first, they should be good to tank basics. There's also this Goku and Piccolo, not Goku and Piccolo, Gohan and Piccolo. Then there's the two free-to-play units from Reps Universe 7. So you could run Universe Survival Saga if you are missing some units. Of course, you'll have to be very vigilant using your items to make sure you get through. But it is an alternative. But of course, we're going to go with Blue Boys. If you do have Goku and Vegeta, by the way, make sure you use them. Like, to be honest, I don't think I have to tell you to use these two, but the Tech Goku and Vegeta and the Strength Goku and Vegeta are literally the best rotation in the entire game. Make sure you use them if you have them, especially because they fuse, HP restoration, for a C enemy super attack, damage reduction, all that good stuff. Make sure you use these two 100% if you have them. I'm actually going to use... which might not be the best idea, but I'm going to see how it does. I'm actually going to use the Easy A androids because they are very good. Also, they give defense to allies, which is nice. And I'm going to run them with the free-to-play Hachan and 17, just because I've actually used them to an SBR before, and they actually work really well. They raise attack on super attack, which is neither here nor there. They do have a medium chance of stunning, which is useful. They get attack and defense plus 80% and an additional attack plus 80% and a chance forming a crit plus 17% and reduces damage received by 17% when HP is 80% or less, which is really easy to get off. But the main thing is they guard all attacks for 8 turns. You shouldn't be in an ESBR phase, or sorry, an SBR phase even, for probably more than 6 turns. So we should be able to take advantage of that. Also, after they receive an attack, they will get an additional attack and defense plus 80% for 8 turns on top of that. So I'm going to see how they work. It's a slot 1 unit. We also have items as well, so just in case, they will be fine. But I'm going to see how that works. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But if you are missing some units, you could run that as an alternative, considering they're both free-to-play options. In terms of the final unit, I'm going to take HITKU, just because they're so diverse. They raise attack and defense on super, they stun, they evade. They're all around just an amazing unit. So I'm going to take them. They actually don't link too badly with either Goku and Vegeta either. But yeah, we're going to hop into it. As I said, I'm not overly sure how the androids rotation is going to go. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. As long as the Easy A androids are super attacking before they get hit, they're fine. And I think Hachan won't be this. Do you know what? This rotation's actually started out terribly. This rotation here is not what I wanted in the slightest. Who has the most defense? Of course, it's HITKU. I am going to pop an item. We're going to go for a Whis. We're going to give you these. And then you're going to attack Roshi as well. And then we should be... Yeah, we're definitely going to get a super attack off with you. Hopefully we get a bundle in additionals. As long as they super attack, blue boys are good to go. Because I'm pretty sure they raise attack and defense on super attack. Of course, you're never going to struggle, hardly ever struggling getting 18 key off with HITKU. You know, with this, especially because they give themselves key. Gonna get in super attack, so good thing I popped the Whis. Okay, never mind, there's the evade. There's the evade coming up big. With a Whis active, even if these two get super attack, they've raised their attack and defense, which I'm pretty sure is greatly raised attack and defense, so they're good to go now as well. Is Roshi dead already? Roshi's dead already, and they've got an additional, so if there's any, they're literally taking no damage this turn whatsoever. Didn't even get super attacked. These two should be fine, especially if they do get additional supers. If this is the friend one, I'm pretty sure the friend one is rainbowed. So, I don't, no, okay, it's my one, but even still, they could get additional supers off, which they didn't, but they should still be fine. No super attacks else, okay, cool. Or no more super attacks, that didn't make any sense. At least we got this rotation immediately set up, which of course, they go in slot 1 because they have better defense. Also going to hit you. There's a decent amount of fizz orbs there, so the blue boys will be fine. We're going to attack Goku. No 18 key, but we should still be good because all the attacks after we super attack are type disadvantage, so we're going to be taking no damage at the end of the rotation. The Whis is still active as well. Even though the first rotation was not a good rotation, we've actually started off pretty well here. I'm not going to lie, this has started really well. Of course, it is SBR as well, don't forget, so it is a little bit easier than ESBR. But I wouldn't underestimate SBR though. SBR can still clock you for a bit of damage, so do be wary of that. Like this probably do a bit of damage. Yeah, just a bit, but like still, that's with a Whis active damage reduction. But just be wary, even though it is SBR and it is a little bit more easier than ESBR. SBR and super attacks, if you're not careful, can still do quite a bit of damage. So don't underestimate SBR just because ESBR is just ridiculous and like relentless in terms of damage. Okay, so we have our rotate. What? Okay, okay. I probably should have checked that first. I probably should have checked that first. These two don't link together. I'm not glad I didn't know that. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, we should be good. For some reason, I just assumed because they were androids, they would link together. To be fair, they are... Big L on my part. Big L on my part. We're still fine. We're still fine, and I'll tell you why we're fine. Because even though these two only share 2 links together, as you can see, they don't struggle for key. So we're never going to be, you know, without a super attack at least. And they actually share one key link together, which is shocking speed. Not to mention HITKU give themselves key, so we're good. We'll super attack you, hopefully get the stun off. These two are going to greatly raise their attack and defense. I don't think I can even get a super attack off with these. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. It doesn't look like it. I'm not gonna lie. I've made a huge error here. Like I've had an this is an L. At least Goku has type disadvantage. They're also going to receive their attack, which means they're going to get attack and defense plus 80% on top of that. They're going to have guard. If we have 8, you know, we should be good to defend, even though they don't have the most defense. But we should be good, even without an item active. We should be good. And if we have below 8% HP, they're going to have damage reduction on top of that. So we should be fine. Even though they're now floating and they don't really link to anyone, we should still be fine. I've used these in SBR before and they actually worked really well. So we should still be fine. They don't raise defense on super attack, so that's not going to be an issue. We should still be okay. That is a massive L on my part. That's why in Dokkan, okay, with the amount of units that are in the game, you don't assume that a unit is going to link. Make sure you check. I mean, that is quite obvious, but make sure... I just assume those two are going to link together, and I've caught a fat L because they don't. Okay. I think we're going to go for an Icarus here. I don't think we need to use anything else, because those two should be good in slot 1. They also have type advantage against Jeets. I'm going to save the Fizz Orbs for the blue boys. I think that'll probably be the best bet. We're going to lower that fizzle down as well. And then we're going to super attack you. 18 key. Nice. They're going to raise their attack and defense, which I'm pretty sure is greatly raised attack and defense. I'm going to have to check that when they come back around. Or just next turn. But I'm pretty sure it's greatly raised attack and defense. And if any of those, you know, additionals become super attacks, they've raised their attack and defense again. So they're going to be fine. Even though I'm pretty sure there's at least one attack from Trunks at the end with type advantage, but they should still be good. We do have an Icarus active as well. If only I had dupes in Goku and Vegeta. And by Goku and Vegeta, I mean both. If only I had like at least a dupe in both of them. Especially the strength one, because I do have them level 10 links. So level 10 links with like a dupe would actually be amazing, but like, I just wasn't lucky enough for that. I still can't believe how fat of an L I just caught because I just didn't check if they linked. Always check to be sure. Quite embarrassing. Yeah, 13k on a basic, we're fine, we're good. But I said it works out okay because these two are going to be fine. They're going to be fine. We're actually going to use this as a rotation because Trunks is going to hit us first. Unfortunately, again, no 18 key. We're going to try and... In fact, no, I'm going to clock you. No. We still have the Icarus active. I'm going to try and stun Jeets. And then... I mean, at least we're super attacking with Blue Boys. At least we're super attacking. Of course, we have all the fizz orbs dropped now, but we can save those for the next one. That's fine. They're also going to raise their attack defense now. So now they're good to go. Both HITKU and Blue Boys have got extra defense in this turn because of their 50% defense on passive for all allies. Or is it extreme allies? That's another thing I can't remember. I forgot to check either of them. I'll check. I think it's all allies. This shouldn't really do too much damage. 50k, yeah, that's not bad. Hopefully we can stun Jeets just in case he does super attack HITKU. Otherwise we may be dead here. Let me check. Let me check the androids. Instead they can dodge. That's even better. Instead they're gonna dodge. Is it all allies or is it extreme allies? No, it's extreme allies. So no, they're actually not supporting everyone with defense plus 50% and key plus 4. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. The one major thing that I completely forgot is they are getting that, you know, superclass enemies minus 78% defense, which doesn't do the most, but it means we're doing some extra damage. So there is that. Let me check Blue Boys. Is it greatly? It is greatly raised attack and defense. So yeah, they're definitely going to be fine. We're good to go here. We'll super attack you. I am going to pop an item here just in case for them. But at least we get to have a super attack off of them, I guess. It's not going to do the most damage, but it's some extra damage. And I'm pretty sure we're definitely below 80% HP, which is good for them. Also, they're going to be attacked, which means they do get attack and defense plus 80%. So after the first attack, they're going to have attack and defense plus 160 in total, which is actually pretty good for a free-to-play unit with no easy A. They're going to have guard, because obviously that's active until 8 turns. We're only on 3. And then we're going to have like, what, 17? Not 17. We're going to have, I think, 7% damage reduction or 8% damage reduction, which is not a lot. But on top of everything else, these two should be tanking fine. They should be tanking fine. And they've stunned. Never mind, they've stunned. I'll see. I was sitting there talking about how fat of an L I've just taken. We're actually completely fine. Literally nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. We are completely fine. This is actually going a lot better than I thought it was. No super attack off with Blue Boys though, so hopefully we can kill Trunks before it does get onto them. We get the stun. We got a stun. And then this should do some decent amount of damage. Oh, we're done. We're on the final phase. Literally, I was sitting there like, what a fat hell. It's actually working out quite well. It's actually working quite well. It is actually working quite well. See, nothing to worry about. All part of the plan. Okay, this one we are going to use a Whis. We're going to attack Caulifla with you. We're going to attack Kale with you two. And then you haven't got a super attack off, which is quite jarring, but it is what it is. Super attack from Cabra immediately. Kind of happy I popped the Whis now. It shouldn't do too much. Still done 80k, and we're getting super attacked again, but this has type disadvantage, so we're actually fine. Especially with the Whis active, this shouldn't do anything. Yeah, 26k. We're literally being super attacked one after the other. They are not messing about with us right now. We've been super attacked by everyone. The only one who hasn't super attacked us yet is Frost. But we should survive the rotation, because they've super attacked, you know, the more defensive out of the two Goku and Vegetas. With a Whis active, so, you know, we're still going to be fine. We're going to survive the turn, but I can't believe we literally got super attacked 3 times in a row. There was no messing about from Universe 6 here. No messing about whatsoever. Is Frost going to super attack us this time? Is he going to round out the 4 of them? Is he going to round out all the super attacks we've just taken? I think this should be. I think this is doable. It's incredibly doable. As I said, if you are missing some units, this might be a little bit more challenging. I don't think it'll be too bad. I don't think it will be too bad. We are going to get our Dokkan attack off, so I have used the Whis. We'll attack you. We'll just give you these. You give yourself key anyway. We'll also attack you just because there's no strength unit. Could save these for Blue Boys. I'm gonna save them for Blue Boys. I think that's a little bit more sensible. Yes, they could have stunned, but then Blue Boys can actually get a super attack off, greatly raise their attack and defense. Probably more beneficial. Especially because you used an Usher this turn, which means Hashan and 17 are taking no damage. Even though I still think they'll be fine. But it's probably more beneficial to save their mobs for Blue Boys, just so they can raise their attack and greatly raise their attack and defense. And also do some extra damage. This should do a decent amount of damage. Dokkan attack AoE with LR HITKU. Yeah, you see that? That was 4 million damage, and that was shared out. That was shared out. How are we sitting? We're actually done. We're actually done. I knew that was going to do a lot of damage. I didn't think everyone would be dead. There you go. Join forces complete. I mean, it's not that difficult to do because it is SBR. Even though your boy messed up massively, still was relatively easy to do. But yeah, let me know how you found the new category stage. That's another SBR stage completed on global. You know, we are getting them one at a time at the moment. And we are kind of still in that, you know, we're kind of in that limbo phase, just kind of waiting for year 7. I'm still going to cover everything that's coming. I'll see you next video, guys, and peace.